So, Shannon Sharpe is in the news. This story is kind of like maybe a week old. I have time to, digest it for about a week before I spoke on it. And this is just my thoughts on it. All right, let's just scroll down. Shannon Sharpe faces grape and sexual battery accusations. What to know? I got 6 and a possible 1. That's a reference to spades for all y'all who don't play spades. NFL Hall of Fame, Shannon Sharpe Hall of Famers. What they mean? What is this? US Weekly? What's up with that damn vocab? Has been accused of grape and sexual battery in a bombshell $50 million lawsuit. In court documents filed in Nevada on April 20th, according to NBC Sports, a woman identified as Jane Doe accused Sharpe of SA her on multiple occasions as well as making verbal threats. Sharpe strongly denied these allegations, calling the lawsuit a shakedown on behalf of Jane Doe's attorney, Tony Busby. The athlete later outed Jane Doe's supposed identity in a video statement. Now, let's just break this down with the elephant in the room. The grape allegations. I'm gonna say what I said about Jay-Z, what I said about all the other high achieving, high earner celebrities, super celebrity men. Off the rip, do I ever believe this stuff? No. However, I always say, you don't know what people do in their deepest and darkest times and what they're like on the inside. There's no Shannon Sharpe, 50-plus-year-old man, gonna be 60 soon. He's been around the game. When I talk about the game, I'm talking about football, the game of life. We see all these celebrities taking dives, going down. You gotta believe that he's smarter than this. So, of course, the truth will prevail. And like the Jay-Z thing, what happened? It was here today, literally gone tomorrow. Maybe that shit lasted like 3 weeks, if that. That's what it's looking like with this. Now, is it possible that you were aggressive some nights and I'm not gonna say she didn't like it, but we all know women have that fantasy. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but they have a fantasy. Women like to be, they like a strong masculine dude to yoke them up once in a while. When I say yoke up, I don't mean strike them. I mean, show them who's boss. Women love that because if you don't like that, if you're not like that, women don't like that. So, moving on. $50 million. If Shannon Sharpe or any man, let me just say this. Let's take Shannon Sharpe out of the equation. Let's say it's a regular man, and you're in a relationship with him. He's a regular man, regular job, making about 70, 80K a year. So fuck it. Let's go with the average. The median average is about 40 to 50. So let's call it. He's making $45,000 a year. Are you calling the police and getting this man arrested and pursuing a criminal case, or are you gonna go try to sue him? And I think this has to be looked into by judges and whatnot. Are you gonna look into are you gonna, go at him criminally? If not, why are you suing him for? As a matter of fact, I think that should be the prerequisite. Of course, we have those cases where women come out of the woodwork, like with Bill Cosby, which was the fucking beginning of all this. What's that, 2016, 2017? Because the statute of limitation is up and they're just, all you do is sue him. So that's a lot of legal shit I'm not gonna get into. But if this is fairly recent, the woman's, I don't know, early 20s, it's fairly recent, you could go after him criminally. Because if I was violated sexually, I'm going at you criminally. And then I'm gonna sue you. So that's that. Let's get into the Tony Busby part of it. This guy is becoming known as a sleazy lawyer who's just out for a quick buck. Lawyers already have that reputation that they're out for a quick buck. Now, this is a guy, like I mentioned before, with the whole Jay-Z thing. Sharpe's attorneys have acknowledged he previously attempted to settle Jane Doe's claim with a payment of at least $10 million, but she turned down his offer of mediation. She's going for the big bucks. The big bucks. Okay, she turned down mediation, the lawsuit. Okay. Jane Doe alleged that she met Sharpe at a Los Angeles gym when she was 20 years old and he was in his mid-50s. In her lawsuit, Jane Doe recalled that her first encounter with Sharpe involved an athlete offering to buy her fake tits if she won a weight loss competition. Okay. According to Jane Doe, the pair had a rocky consensual relationship over 2 years, though she alleges that Sharpe, blocking a little bit. Sharpe inflicted intentional emotional distress. What is intentional emotional distress? A nigga is saying, hey baby, you know it's only about you, and then you see him with his other bitches. Is that intentional emotional distress? How do you inflict intentional emotional distress? Call her a white bitch, call her an anorexic bitch, call her a bitch? I don't get that. Among a litany of allegations, Jane Doe accused Sharpe of sometimes recording their sexual activity without her consent and then showing the footage to others. Don't she got a video that Tony Bubsy got that she recorded? So how you talking about him recording when you recording? That don't make no sense. The woman additionally accused Sharpe of becoming more controlling during their final months together, including once allegedly telling her, "I will effing, delete you," when he noticed she was trying to share her location with friends out of concern. Okay. A 13-page complaint states a woman can say yes to consensual sexual relations with a man 99 times, but when she says no even once, that no means no. Okay, we know Shannon Sharpe had a response. You had a response video. Let's just check out that response real quick.
My family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed about this video, he doesn't seem nervous. He seems authoritative. He seems like he knows exactly what's going on. When that said video happened, he looks very confident, so that's a good sign. Him putting JT's name in there is just a way to, link himself with the recent stuff that happened with Tony Busby and Jay-Z, of course. So, it's kind of like saying, look, me too. Let's try out a little mini me too. And then he sinisterly, deviously slips her name into it. Not her full name, not her last name, just her nickname and her OnlyFans name. So I think that was kind of genius, and more people need to do this. Now, of course, a lot of times these athletes or these celebrities don't even know who these women are. You just 1 out of 30. But he knows this woman is. He sluck her name into it, and then revealed she's an OnlyFans model. So that kind of explained the kind of character this woman has. I don't care what you women who say you just doing OnlyFans to get through Harvard and you're upholding women and you're great and all that, but you doing OnlyFans, you kind of, it says something about your character a little bit, don't you think? He slid that in. And he said, "Y'all want 50 mil? What you getting is a damn lawsuit. That's what you getting." But of course, it's coming out that he tried to settle for 10 million. Shannon got that bag, man. Yeah, boy, Shannon got that bag. Listen, he about to get 100 mil. Yeah, take 10. And I'm not. I don't know if I'm not. I can't say I'm not mad at it because it's like to go away. Just go away. I got the money to go. Just go away. But going to court and all that stuff is probably gonna cost more than 10 mil. That's probably why he offered it. It's crazy. So real crazy. So it's coming out. Her pictures got revealed. Now, did Shannon have something to do with that? Who knows? Shannon Sharpe's ex-SA accuser has been identified as someone got a hold of her spiciest photos. Now, initially looking at this woman, I explain all the time to females, look, I don't care what dudes say. I know dudes of all races at all different ages that taken down some creepers. All right? And I always say, she only gotta be a 3. Once you become a man of like a rich man, that might go up to a 5. But if you're just a regular dude, she only gotta be a 3. Because if she got a nice booty and nice boobies, nice lips, you take down that 3. Of course, dudes are gonna be in the comments. I don't know what you doing about you KJ King. Shut the fuck up. This woman, most people in this world are average. They're 5s. That goes for me. That goes for your ass. And that goes for this woman, Gabby. I give her about a 4.5 when she getting dolled up, a 5. Maybe a 5.5 if I'm been drinking and I've been feeling freaky. Like, so I say this. She looks like the everyday girl. And I will keep it on telling females, men will smash that BBL chick, that video model chick, Instagram model chick, OnlyFans chick, but he want to wife up a everyday girl at home look. Now, looking at this woman, it don't even look like Shannon Sharpe's her type. In response, Sharpe and team of lawyers released text messages from the young lady, which also exposed her name to social media. Let's get something else big. She's wildly popular with almost 500K followers on OnlyFans. She has 71 posts, and you can subscribe to her spicy content for $12.99. This woman wasn't taking. Shannon was just smashing this chick. Shannon was just smashing her. She an OnlyFans model. Not too many dudes. Generally speaking, most dudes ain't wifing up no OnlyFans chick. So he was just smashing it. And then after that, you know how it goes. You get tired of it or whatever in case you want to move on. And she don't want to move on, so she tries to get you back. Looks like it's classic for it. It's classic. What was I going to say? I was going to go somewhere else with it. What was I going to say? Like, the messages of her saying, I want your put a big black baby in me and all this kind of stuff, which automatically revealed that she was white. Put a big black baby in me. He didn't want to put a big black baby in you. And it's what it's looking like. She got mad. It's just what it's looking like. But listen, they revealed her Instagram. Let's do it. Gabriella Zuniga. Yup, I got one. Super link. Let me click on that real quick. Let's click on that super link. Okay, she's holding weights. What is that? 5 pounds. She's holding a 10-pound weight. Acting like she work out. Super link. VIP OnlyFans. Just check it out. OnlyFans. This is where the real fun happens. All right, $12.99 a month. You can see all that you want to see from Carly. Let me get the hell off this shit. We'll go back. All right, so she got 516K followers. You notice that post that I read, that news article, that was only 4 or 5 days ago, said that she almost has 500K. So she's gotten more famous. She is Carly. Like, listen, I'm not gonna judge another man's, he do what he want with his thing, with his joystick, you know. But she looked like she has Botox in her face, and she's all of how old? They really posting Shannon Sharpe memes. First Shaq, now Shannon. You love names starting with S. Got my sanity stolen in Mexico. Oh, and also my passport. Okay. So, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Tell my fellas, y'all know what it is. Yo, see a white chick, you know, she looking alright, she average, and you like, man, I'll take it down real quick. So that's what this is looking like. When do we start questioning what a woman does, like on Instagram as part of her character? I mean, now looking now, I'm not gonna. It looks like she kind of works out. You know, me being a certified personal trainer and all, looking at those muscles in her legs and the glutes, it is kind of looking like she does work out. So I'm not gonna, it looks like she works out. So I give her that. She works out, boy. Yeah, she works out. But let's go back. Like, you know how they like, what is this? She got Tim's on and denim shorts. What's going on here? We'll see what music she playing real quick. Nah, she playing Glorilla. Where's that? Hold on. I want to see this. Is that just a? Cause it's showing real quick, then it's going away. Yeah, so that's just a cover. I don't know. But aspiring, struggling Instagram model. Copy. Gotcha. I'm not here to judge this woman's looks. Like I said, men, like I was beginning to say, there's been women you've seen, you'd be like, man, I'd take that down. She's not an ugly chick, but it's just like, is she worth losing 50 mil? No, is she worth losing 10 mil, 50 mil, 100 mil over? No. Is any woman worth losing that? No. Is any woman worth losing $1 over? No. Absolutely not. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Get your cash flow right. So, Shannon Sharpe, I love what he's doing for the community. I love what he's doing. His unk right there. His cash flow is right. That cash flow is right. His body is right. Unk look better than a lot of men right now. Unk look better than me, his body, all right? But remember, mind, body, cash flow. Fellas, you gotta get your mind right. Like, you got too much to lose. Once you start making close to 100K or over 100K a year, women can smell it. They can smell it. All right? That's a fact. Let alone 1 million. You gotta move more sharply. Pun intended. But what do y'all think about this? Do you think this woman is lying? I'm gonna be straight up and say, yeah. Does she probably feel hurt about some things happening between them? Yeah. Does that mean he raped you? No, but we only 3 people know what's going on. I'm sorry, 2 people. Her and him, and it's 3 stories: her story, his story, and the truth. All right. Also, another thing I want to get at about Shannon. People have been getting at Shannon, saying he only like white woman, maybe he's homosexual, stuff like that. I know that Shannon tried to latch on to the black community because Shannon Sharpe, he's unk. But people all talking shit about him with white women. So I noticed how he's talking about the black community and they do black men when it's looking like Shannon, you deal with exclusively white woman, which is your prerogative. And another thing, all this apologizing, he been on apologizing to everybody. God damn. But y'all think this is gonna go anywhere? Do y'all think it's gonna get dropped? It's like the Jay-Z thing. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. KJ Media Win. I'm out.